Hey guys, it's Emilio, and I'm here to show you the difference between Slack and Yak and why I think Yak might be the better tool to help you with your workflow. So, as remote workers, I believe that we face a common issue where in Slack, important messages where context is needed or a decision was made to move further on a project is completely buried in all the other messages that go on in Slack. And it's up to us to go back in the past, 7 or 8 plus hours or 18 hours because we're in a different time zone, to download as much information as possible and then move on with our day. The most common scenario I see is that most people, the worker that's trying to be as productive as possible, rapidly skims through all this information to inevitably bother another employee for further clarification on a point that was made in another thread in a different channel that they weren't added to, or a thread that they weren't tagged in, or a thread that they just weren't involved in before, so they didn't get a notification about it. And that's a huge problem because it's just the antithesis of productivity. Whereas in Yak, you can see here, every message that's meant for you is sent to you. It's neatly packaged in an entire inbox, and things like broadcasts, things like updates, announcements, and just messages that are meant for multiple people are easily accomplished through broadcasts where I can send messages to Hunter, Yak, and Alec at the same time, and it can either just be a voice message or a complete screen share with annotation to show them exactly what it is I'm talking about. So for example, if I wanted to if I wanted to explain to Hunter our analytics for our Twitter page, as you can see here, I literally have a screenshot um, embedded in Slack, and I also have an entire wall of text for him to read and enjoy. So not only does he have to unpack everything that I said here, but he might have some other thoughts because I asked what his thoughts are on some other things that I might have missed or reasonings as to, to anything else that I've mentioned before. And it just creates wall after wall after text. And sure, we have the same image to share, but the problem is it's how long it's taking to digest and relay information back and forth. Whereas in Yak, it's as easy as just being able to send a message through a voice, or if I can cancel that, I can also send a message to him via screen share and show him exactly what it is I'm looking at. Like, hey, here's our Twitter profile mentions, here's our Twitter profile visits. This might be why it's happening, this might be why it's not happening, or why it's dropping, etc. And it's easy as just a click of a button, start talking. I send him exactly what it is I wanted to share. And not only can you actually just keep sending voice messages, but as you can see right here, you might have seen that we also have transcription.
Yeah.
So if something was important enough to be documented within Slack, or if anything that needed to be absolutely shared within Slack, it's possible by just copying the full transcription or hitting the share button and dropping the link into there so people can watch it. Or if something needed to be uploaded anywhere else outside of Slack, you can save the video and upload it somewhere else. And last but not least, if you feel like a yak was sent to you that also needs to be sent to another colleague, we have the forwarding option right here. And so that's Yak versus Slack. And if you're interested in downloading Yak, you can go to yac.com, that's yak.com. Or if you're watching this from our website, just go back to the homepage, click sign up now, and you can start adding your teammates and sending them Yaks to help better your workflow and your communication. Thanks for watching.